the idea of scaption. A lot of people will experience more pain if they try to press in a 90-degree position as if they're sandwiched between two panes of glass. There is nothing inherently wrong with this. If your shoulders tolerate it and it doesn't provoke any of your pain, you're doing great. There's no reason for you to change what you're doing unless, you want to press more weight. Then great, do whatever you're gonna do. While this position is great for some people, it is pretty close to the anatomical end range of the shoulder joint for most people. The shoulder lies on a plane about 30 degrees off of the plane that would cut the body in half. And we call this the scapular plane. And in general, movements in the scapular plane require less shoulder activation and stability and allow your shoulder to compensate more without necessarily decreasing your ability to push. So when you see fitness influencers online telling you to have your elbows at 45 degrees while you're doing a push-up, when you see people doing lateral raises 30 degrees off of the bias of the 90 degrees that would cut between their head and their shoulders, this is them performing the movement of scaption. And scaption is generally a great choice if you're worried about shoulder pain. The other thing that is important to consider, a big chunk of the stability of your shoulder comes from your trunk and your grip. And when a shoulder is unstable, it's easier for the nervous system and the sort of unconscious motor controlling systems to put you into a place where you're more stable, even if that place might cause more compression or pinching. And so exercises like the bottoms up kettlebell press, which I would recommend that you do supervised with help of other people. It's definitely a bit of a tricky drill. Can help you nail in the shoulder position that minimizes pinching. As a general rule, the more internally rotated your shoulder is, so the more your thumb is facing down, the more your elbow is rotated outside of your wrist, the less space there is in the shoulder joint, and the more likely you are to experience some compression. And the more your wrist is in line with the elbow, or the more your wrist is even outside the elbow, the less likely there is to be compression. I want to be clear. Compression of the shoulder joint isn't bad unless you have a compression intolerant injury of the shoulder joint. If you do have a compression intolerant injury of the shoulder joint, you should protect it.